happy Tuesday. I hope everyone's having a great day. It is a great day for me. So it's like we're transitioning, even though it's still summer here and it's probably gonna be 100 degrees until November. My kids started school today, so we are transitioning back into a normal routine and a schedule, and I'm so thankful for the time that I did get to spend this summer with the kids and kind of not follow a schedule and stuff, but I was so ready to get back into a routine. I think I think that I always say like I don't like change, but in reality, I do like change. I like, to go back into a routine and then sometimes maybe not have one. So I'm fortunate enough to be able to do that. But if you guys are jumping on live, if you could drop a 1 in the comments below, I would appreciate that. If you are watching the replay, I would love it if you would drop a 2 in the comments below. So with this school year, I am like in purge mode. Like I literally like cleaned out my entire office. I went through everything that was on my desk. There was stuff on there from like the day school got out. I can't believe it, but it is what it is. And so I also have been meaning to go through my supplements for a really long time because I have a lot of stuff that I no longer use. And I thought that this was a conversation that I could come on here and have, because I know a lot of you guys reach out to me and ask me about my thyroid issues, ask me about Hashimoto's and stuff. And here's the thing, and this isn't gonna be a popular opinion among a lot of people, but I'm gonna tell you the biggest thing that has changed my Hashimoto's journey. And I hope you take it to heart if you are dealing with Hashimoto's. If you deal with thyroid, Hashimoto's, autoimmune disease, anything like that, like drop a 3 in the comments below. I want to know who you guys are, and don't be afraid of doing that, because it's not something that's a bad thing. It happens. So if you guys didn't know, 2 years ago in June of 2016, I was diagnosed with hypothyroid and Hashimoto's. I think that I was dealing with it for a lot longer than 2 years. I think that I had dealt with it since I was in high school, just looking at the symptoms and things like that. But I never started to get treated with it until June of 2016. So when I was diagnosed with it, I was on a hunt. Like my world revolved around Hashimoto's. It revolved around healing. It revolved around anything that I could get my hands on that was gonna make me feel better. And I just kept going in this circle. I would try all of these things and nothing would work, and I would go on these crazy elimination diets and I would do all of these things, but my world was literally obsessed with Hashimoto's. And it wasn't until I stopped labeling myself as the person that has Hashimoto's, it wasn't until I just took a step back, relaxed, and did things for my health, and not so much focusing on the Hashimoto's, did I start to feel better and did my numbers start to go down. So for me, it was a mindset, a lot of it. I mean, there are some things that I use them to show you guys, but for me, it was literally a mindset of stop searching for the answer and just take care of yourself. Reduce your stress. Just don't work out so hard. Like I had to take a step back from working out so hard and just doing these things to not where I'm constantly like freaked out, trying the next thing, trying to see what would be the answer. But as soon as I flip the mindset of I'm not going to be a victim to this disease, like things started to go better. Now I am on, I just got switched to a natural thyroid medicine. And I had been on Synthroid for about 2 years, which has definitely helped me for sure. And my antibodies are pretty low. They're still a little bit above normal range, but I feel good. Like I don't have the symptoms I had before. My hair isn't falling out. My skin is awesome. I can focus on things. I have energy. I can sleep. Like all of the things that I was having issues with, I'm no longer having issues with. And I think a lot of it is mindset, and a lot of it is just not focusing so much on figuring out what that is, or my life revolving around Hashimoto's, and that's all I'm thinking about, and that's all I'm talking about. Because I think that just like sent a message to the universe that I wanted to be stuck in that constant like circle. So while I was during that constant circle, this box, you guys, is full of supplements. All of these supplements I have tried. I've tried all of these, and I'm literally throwing out all of them. Now, if your doctor subscribes to these supplements, I think that you should use them, but honestly, I've wasted so much money on supplements. I would not, hey Amanda, I would just be very wary of the things that you do try, and don't try a bunch of things. Like I have, like, is this even open? I don't know. I would go on YouTube, I'd go on Google, and I'd read these blogs of all of these supplements people were using. And I was always like looking for this feeling of, you know, I was always looking for weight loss, first of all, because I gained 20 pounds like overnight when I got diagnosed. And then I was always looking for this focus feeling. I was always looking for all of these things that what I didn't realize is I could get that from exercise, from eating healthy, not eliminating a bunch of crap out of, like, I don't want to say crap, not eliminating like everything out of my diet. Like I had a doctor put me on this elimination diet that was just insane and basically drove me crazy. Now I understand that people are allergic to things and some people need to go to that necessary level, but I'm just sharing with you guys what worked for me and what didn't. So I have like all of these things like this, I don't even know what this is, like neuroscience, adult care supplement. I have calcium, magnesium in here. I have balance D. I have focus DL. Like I have stress B complex. What else do I have? 5-HTP in here. I have, this is like, it's called L-theanine. It's something that's supposed to help you focus. I don't think it really ever helped me. GABA, this is supposed to help you relieve stress. I have something in here that I paid a lot of money for that I'm just gonna throw away. But this is something that doctor that put me on that diet put me on. It's like Bio-HPF. There's another focus and energy here. There's a joint supplement. There's this like thing from Sprouts called Relax. A super enzyme. There's chlorophyll here that you pour into your water. There is trace mineral drops. I have 2 of those actually. And you guys, first of all, none of this really helped me. And second of all, I would use it for a little bit and then I would stop using it. And it just really was a waste of money. Like I've spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars on supplements that do not help me. And so, you know, my suggestion to you is to just first work on that mindset. First work on like starting to eat cleaner and getting some exercise in, reducing your stress, all of that before you bring any supplements in, unless your doctor's saying bring some supplements in. So now I want to show you guys the supplements that I still use now and that I feel have helped me with my symptoms. And now everybody's symptoms can be different. So it just depends. So for me, I am low on vitamin D. I just use this Nature Bounty D3 5,000 unit. I take 1 of these a day and it helps me with my vitamin D. Yes, I'm in the sun all the time, but I still have low vitamin D. I will link all of the things that actually work for me down below after the video is over. So I take 1 of these a day. I also take selenium. This helps with my antibodies, and to be honest, I haven't been very consistent with this, so I'm back to taking selenium because that's gonna help me. I also take DIM. This is an estrogen blocker. So TMI for any guys watching, but if you have bad periods or you have too much estrogen, which I have family history of having issues with estrogen, this is a natural way to block estrogen. This also can help if you're having issues with losing weight. This can help with that too. It's not going to be like a magical weight loss pill, but you will notice the difference in your periods or that time of the month for sure. I highly recommend that if your doctor says that you need that. And then I've always used this, but this is the natural magnesium, the Calm. This I take at night before I go to bed, helps with sore muscles, helps with your digestion, any issues that you have with that. So this is something that I've used even before I got diagnosed with Hashimoto's. And the 2 other supplements that I do use on a daily basis are obviously my superfood Shakeology, which I have a giveaway on my page. If you scroll down to the last video, I'm giving away 7 days worth of Shakeology on that video, so you can check that out. But this is like my multivitamin. I do not take a multivitamin. It has probiotics, prebiotics. It has phytonutrients in it. It has digestive enzymes, essential amino acids. It has antioxidants. It has, I'm reading off here, protein and I already said that. But it has so much in it. Like, I can't even tell you what, like, people are always telling me, well, I don't want to drink a shake. But you guys, this is so much more than a shake. It gives my body this, like, everything that I just showed you guys in that box, this gives it to me, and it's like way less expensive than buying all of those things. And it gives me the energy I need. It gives me It just gives me the fuel that I cannot get from my, from the food that I eat. And for the longest time, I was not having this consistently, and it showed. It showed in my hair, it showed in my skin, it showed in just my energy levels and things. So this is something that I absolutely live by. The last thing that I do take, maybe not on a daily basis, but every other day, and I talked about this before, but it is CBD oil. I actually take it in a pill form. It's from hemp seeds, and this is I don't know if you can see it because of the light. I don't know if I get closer. No, that's not gonna work. But it's the hemp seeds, and it's the 40 milligram CBD capsules. This helps with joint pain. It helps with anxiety. It helps if I have a stomach ache. This stuff helps. I don't know why, but this stuff is like magic. I absolutely love it, and I highly recommend trying CBD oil if you haven't already. And like I said, I will link all the supplements that work for me down below, and if you guys have any questions about them, you can let me know. If you are going through this and you were trying things out, I would not go and buy all of these different supplements that everybody is recommending, that the thyroid doctors online are recommending, that because you're just going to spend a lot of money that you don't need to be spending, when you can just focus on, your mindset around it. Focus on reducing your stress. Focus on eating cleaner. Focusing on just, positive things in your life. And you'll start to see that you'll grow out of labeling yourself and living your whole life around Hashimoto's. And to be honest, that's why I don't talk about it very often, because I don't like to put it out into the universe that I have this issue, because as soon as I do start, are you ordering most online? Yes, pretty much everything I'm ordering online. I do get I think you can order the hemp seeds online, or CBD online. I'll have to look, but I do get it. This doesn't have THC in it. It's just pure CBD oil, so I get it at an oil shop near me, up by me. I think you can order online, but most of this other stuff I do order online, so I will link all of that below as soon as I get off. But just getting out of the mindset of that has to be your life. I think that a lot of times that we do that, something negative comes up, and then we kind of use it as a crutch. And when we can stop that, we'll start to feel better. If you have a mindset of you're feeling better, you're gonna feel better. And I know that sounds crazy, but I see people use these excuses of these things all the time. And I understand that there are people out there that do feel horrible and they've tried everything. But I hands down have seen so many people just change their mindset around things and automatically start to feel better. So those are my tips for you. Those are the supplements that I use. I'll link them below. If you guys have any questions for me, I'm always here for you. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.